Hi everybody, Jamie Lynn Thomas here again. Sorry, I just lost my feed, so I'm going to start the plant ritual over. So during the lunar eclipse that we're going through today, I've been getting a lot of feedback about people who are wanting resources for themselves to protect and grow their physical, emotional, mental, spiritual bodies. So what I want to do today is take my abundance from the garden and use it to create a long-term plant protection ritual, not only for my own personal physical, emotional, mental, spiritual bodies, but for my garden itself. So the main ingredient you're going to want to be having is some sort of sacred or holy protective herb, and I chose basil because I have an abundance of it in my garden. And I chose different forms of the basil. Some is early season, others are flowering, so they have the potential to grow and give more life again in the seed. You're also going to want to have seeds where it's displaying. Hi Greer, nice to see you again. Thanks for following over to the next feed here. With the seeds, you're really going to want to be working with the potential that these have. Not only have they flowered and now went to seed, to where they now have a whole new potential to go in the earth and live another life and produce new growth for your system. So we want to use that momentum, that wonderful energy quality to create this transformational change. And then I want to use some of the most abundant vibrational flowers, which around here are sunflowers. And since I'm attracted to yellow today, I'm using my intention to support my own personal power and the way that I relate with the world in these flowers. I also chose white cosmos because white cosmos really work with the childlike version of who we are in this world. And I want to really explore and bring that forward. So I use those, I grab more seeds, another seeded plant, so it's really holding that potential. More flowers, the rose that I infused earlier, completed fruit that has seeds inside of it, fruit that's ready to give life again so that it can grow to be a completely new plant and give off more vegetables and more fruits all over again in another season. And then I chose fruit as well so that I could do that. So now that I have all my ingredients, I want to get them placed intentionally so that I can really create a protective ritual, something that's going to support my physical, emotional, mental, spiritual bodies. All right, so I'm going to start first by laying the flowers in, which creates a nice baseline. And you just start with your intention, laying things around according to how they just feel naturally in your body. Every time I'm setting a flower down, my intention to live to my fullest physical, emotional, mental, spiritual bodies, my fullest extent is going into this intention. I'm just laying, I'm creating a circle. And you might notice here, I chose this really unique and special log here. One that has been here probably as long as I've been born. It was a cottonwood log, cottonwood tree. It stood about 60 something feet tall. And I have continued to watch this grow as I've grown from being a teenager here in Littleton to now where I'm at. So I'm just placing my fruit of my intentions, calling forward all the things my system needs, asking for the plants to protect me, for them to support me in my intentions for growth over the next year. Not only am I looking at growth over the winter, just like a plant would, it would save its resources, save its energy, build it up so that it can flower and bloom in the spring and summer. So I'm just placing my intentions, creating something powerful with something very simple. Letting the plants hold all the energy for me. Letting the plants transform this beautiful log into something that is really going to transform my own personal body. Not only is it going to protect me, but it'll protect the community garden as well over the next season. Putting those intentions in. Notice how I'm just letting my intuition choose where I place all of the ingredients in my sacred ritual. Keep moving, adding flowers until they start to speak and feel vibrationally loud, full of energy, full of vitality. I like to work in circles because when you work within a circle, you create a portal that actually taps in to the sacred geometry of the universe, which makes your ritual even more potent. When we capitalize on sacred geometry and connect using quantum physics and intention, we can create huge, long-lasting changes. So does anybody have any favorite flowers, favorite colors that I'm placing down here that are talking to you? I'm finishing up my last intentions here by placing the seeds second to last. Letting them come in on each side, talking from the 4 directions. Activating all the geometry that's already here. Now I'm taking this fragrant basil. Fragrant basil. And I'm placing this sacred protective herb inside of my circle. I'm asking for the basil plant spirits and the lemon cucumbers, the sunflowers, the amaranth, the dill, the cosmos, the marigold, the borage. I'm asking all of these plant spirits to come in and support my need for personal protection during the lunar eclipse. And then to finish off, I'm going to take the rose that I put my 3 intentions into earlier. I'm going to place it directly in the middle. Can you feel the sacred vibrations of this plant spirit, of my circle? Now please, go forward. Do your own circle. So this is what the plant circle looks like at the end. Please take pictures of what your sacred plant circle look like and share them with me so that we can hold your intentions, letting me know what your intentions are for your protective circle. And then we will support each other from afar. May you have a beautiful day and enjoy making protective plant spirit rituals.